So it finished Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 1. Hello, welcome back to the channel UpTheRedsTV with me, Andy. This is the post-match of Nottingham Forest and Liverpool. So first of all, I just want to say, wow, wow, wow. As long as I've been supporting this team for years and years, man and boy, I have to say today has been the luckiest 3 points that I would probably ever see my team get. It was such a lacklustre performance by the Reds. You would have thought that they played midweek and not had 7-8 days off before this game was played today. So let's look into it. It's not all roses. In fact, it might be more gloomy than positive, if I'm honest with you, because constructive criticism is my forte, and that's what you're going to get. And if you have a different opinion from me, leave it in the comments. If you don't, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video for me. Okay, let's look at the teams. Let's look at Forest team first. They were unchanged from their game on Thursday against Fenerbahce. Their manager decided to keep the same lineup, and which surprised me a bit. But he knows what he's going to get out of that team, although he's been there less than a week. So Slot decided to make 2 changes from the FA Cup game against Brighton. On came Gravenberch. Well, I think it was Gravenberch. And Ekitike, both back in for Jones, and Chiesa dropped to the bench. And then what happened in the warm-up? Florian Wirtz was withdrawn. Now, don't know whether it's an injury or he wasn't feeling well, but he was withdrawn. I've not listened to the post-match from the Liverpool camp. I'll be doing that after this video. And so Jones came in, straight swap for Wirtz. And you can understand that subs do not do a vigorous workout before they come on. Okay, so just bear that in mind when I speak about Jones. 2 minutes, Jones is dawdling on the ball, and chance for Hudson-Odoi, and it's saved by Alisson after it goes back deflected to Hudson-Odoi, and it goes for a goal kick. Hudson-Odoi cross, nothing comes of it. Maka, he gives away a needless free kick, and he'll be another one I'll be talking about in depth, I think, on Anai. Jones, I put here 9 minutes. Jones, he's cold, and by that I mean he's not had a proper warm-up. Can't control the ball. Anderson shoots wide. 10 minutes. Ekitike's fouled. It's a naughty foul by Sangiri. And this Sangiri guy, by the way, for Forest, was constantly fouling. How he never picked up a yellow card today, I'll never know. Minute later, the same Forest player brings down Gakpo. Sloboslai takes the free kick. Ekitike with a soft header over the bar. That was our only chance in the first half. 13 minutes, standard Gakpo. He has his cuts in, has a shot. It's blocked. No surprise there. And then Taylor gives Forest a free kick on the edge of the box. A foul by Van Dijk. Didn't look like a foul to me. It was just a 50-50, so I'm not so sure what he saw there. Murillo takes it, and the shot was blocked. Gibbs White on 19 was booked as he stopped a quick free kick. It was a needless yellow card for him because, honestly, we were absolutely awful in our game management today and the way we played. So 20, I've put on here, Liverpool can't string any passes, constantly giving the ball away. We are so slow. 22 minutes, Hutchinson has he has a tame shot, and Alisson gathers on that. 24 minutes, this is how bad it was. We get an offside decision. Ball's played back to Alisson by either Konate or Slobberslide, and Ali kicks it straight out. Literally kicks it straight out. That was on 24 minutes. On 27 minutes, Liverpool haven't touched the ball for 2 minutes because we can't get out of our half. 28 minutes, Taylor, no foul by Gibbs on Konate. Throwing comes, nothing of it. Okay. Gibbs shot. Konate blocks. Konate goes down. It's a head injury, has to go off. He's back on again. And then Slot decides we're getting no change out of this slot. And at the same time, he asked Jones to go into right back and bring Slobberslide to bring some energy into midfield. I mean, it was a stupid thing to bring Jones on anyway, but I'll get on to more about that bit later on. And Salah gets the ball on 33 minutes and there's nothing for him. Nobody's around him. He's got 3 players around him, not a white shirt. Incidentally, it's not my favourite kit. I absolutely detest it. Every time I see a Liverpool player in that kit, it reminds me of a Manchester United kit, you know, with the black around the collar. Yeah, it's an awful kit. So yeah. So Salah has the ball taken off him. It's not his fault. 35, chance for Slobberslide. Salah crosses. He overhits the pass with Gakpo at the back stick. Jesus is put through, but Van Dijk just nips the ball off him just as he's ready to shoot, and we clear the ball away. 40 minutes, Gibbs, White, Hutchinson play well on the right-hand side. Hutchinson crosses it, sun's in Alisson's eyes, and he clips it over takes it over the bar, and we clear the corner. We're defending the corners very well. Anderson has a shot blocked by Gravenberch, corner. Anderson takes nothing from the corner. It goes straight out. 44 minutes. Jones loses the ball. He gives it away. Anderson has a shot over the bar. So 47 minutes. Milenkovic, he shoots over the bar. 0-0 at half time. Honestly, we had no pattern of play in that first half. None whatsoever. It was absolutely shocking watching a team that had rest, rejuvenated, could have watched umpteen Forest videos, come out from the onset, nothing happened. So, second half, crossing by Hutchinson, Jones misses it, and it just goes out of from Hudson-Odoi. 46 minutes, great run by Konate, and Konate was my man of the match today. Absolutely warrior performance. Salah puts it into the corner, puts it in. We get a corner from it. Gakpo takes the corner. Corner's cleared. Gakpo's still taking the corners, and we're getting nothing from his corners at all. It should be McAllister. 47 minutes, Forest break from our corner. Kirkes covers for Jones. Ball goes out for a corner. Ekatike clears the corner. 48 minutes, cross. Milenkovic, he has a header and it just goes wide. And we're nowhere in this game at all. Absolutely nowhere. 51 minutes, we do get a bit of a chance, a half chance with Jones. He gets into the box, but his shot's blocked. Gakpo on 53 crosses it to Salah. Salah heads it back towards Jones. Jones flicks it. Keeper makes a good instinct save, and then it's cleared. And really, the game was absolutely, both teams. You can see that Forest were tiring, and the substitutions were going to be made by Forest first, and that's what they did. On when was it? On 65 minutes. Hudson-Odoi comes off. Hutchinson, the two wide men, Bakawa and Undoy are both on. So giving us, giving Forest fresh energy on the flanks. On 70, Bakawa, one of the subs is on, has a shot that it goes out wide. Forest then make their second lot of subs on 75. Dominguez comes on, Luke comes on, Anderson goes off, and Jesus goes off as well. On 76, Arne Slot decides to make his first substitutions. Chiesa and Ungamo are on, Gakpo and Salah off. And Salah went off with a wry smile and nodding his head at the same time. Obviously, the cameras are pointing to him when he's at the bench, and he shakes his head, but he's still smiling. He sat next to Jones there. 78, Baka foul on Maka, no yellow card. It was a naughty one. Sloboslai free kick comes to nothing. 82 minutes, Liverpool subs. Robbo and Gomez off. The other two fullbacks, Kirkis and Jones, off. So on 82 minutes, Slot is bringing them two on to make sure that we see out the game, that Forest don't get any chances. We see out the game 0-0. Not about winning it. 83 minutes, Gomez long throw, it's cleared. Another throw-in by Gomez, it's cleared again. 85, Nico Williams, great left foot crossing to Gibbs White, shot is blocked. Sangari, who should have been booked for the many fouls that he did, just puts it wide. And Bakawa, cross on 86. Gomez blocks it out for a corner. 87, Ungamoa makes a tiny block, goes for another Forest corner, nothing comes off it. 88 minutes, Gomez throwing, we get nothing from it, it's cleared. Ungamoa, in the same movement as the ball's come out of the box, crosses it to Ekatike. Hugo has got to score. It was a great save by the keeper, but he's got to bury that chance. He really has got to bury that chance. And keeper saves it. Anya hooks the ball. To me, it's the back of Maka and not his arm. Maka's pointing to here. It's there, not there. And the goal's ruled off for handball for Maka. So there you go. That was the talking point of that. Did we deserve to be in front? No, we didn't, if I'm honest with you. 92 minutes, Canate's still the rock for us. He's blocked a ball out for a corner. Nothing comes from the corner. 94 minutes. Sangari has a long shot. It goes wide. And then on 95 minutes, we get another throw-in for Joey Gomez. Instead of going long, he decides to go short to Sloboslai. Sloboslai crosses it. Van Dijk looks in an offside position from the camera angle. The ball comes back in. Keeper fluffs his lines. Maka is there to pounce. And then we have the proverbial VAR getting involved. So on the camera angle that we saw on the TV screens, Virgil van Dijk looked offside, but apparently Murillo was playing him on by the tip of his toe. So we get the goal given to us. And another 3 minutes are played, and then it is full time. It ends up Liverpool 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 1. And I'm still trying to digest as I'm speaking to you. How the hell have we got 3 points there? Honestly. Everybody been jubilant mood and everything. All the other podcasters saying it's what we deserve. This is a bit of luck that we needed. With Verts not starting for whatever reason uh, from from the warm up, whatever he's picked up or whatever he's got, and yeah, but honestly, that was a really bad performance by the Reds. I, I'm glad that we've got the 3 points, but it's the performance that concerns me. Honestly, we've now got, is it another 7 days? Less than that, 6 days before we play West Ham at home. I hope that the club don't give the lads 4 days off like they did last week, because they were gallivanting here, there, and everywhere. And when they came back into training, they should have been sharp. They should have been up for it. But what I saw on that pitch today looks like they had more than 4 days off. Looks like they had 5, 6 days off before the game. And that is totally unacceptable for me, that performance. I'll go through the players. Ali, he didn't really have much to do, if I'm honest with you. Saves are easy to make. The one thing I've already mentioned, he kicks the ball straight out from when we had won an offside decision. Ball's passed to him, and that was just shocking by him. And that just summed up the game for me. We had no patterns of play at all. Dom Slobberslai should never have started at right back. It's dead simple. He should never have started at right back. It should have been either Jones or Gomez. Now, that's what I said in my for my team in the pre-match. I thought Kirkes had another really good game. His defending was resolute. Unfortunately, Gakpo has fallen out with him again, because there was time after time Kirkes asked for the ball inside, but Gakpo decided to bring the ball inside, taking up Kirkes's place. Virgil van Dijk gave a ball away in the first 10 minutes of the first half, and I was getting worried. When he starts to give the ball away cheaply, you know, it's going to be a long afternoon for us. Ibu Konate, an absolute rock today. He was he went in for everything, 50-50s. Yes, he gave a foul away or two, but you know what? I don't mind that, because no other player on that pitch was doing that. There was no dark arts, but Ibu Konate was solid. His passing was good. I don't think he gave a pass away. His recoveries were good. His headers, he must have won all the headers. And yeah, he was an absolute rock. And him and Kirkes, for me, come away with any credit in that game. Ryan Gravenberch didn't play a minute of football against Brighton, if I'm not mistaken, or he might have done. But he was absolutely awful. Could not control a ball today. Could not pass a ball to a teammate. He was all over the place. I don't even know what position he actually played today, because he didn't even want the ball. After the first 20 minutes, he was telling them to pass the ball backwards rather than to him when he was in space. Yeah, he had a really poor game for Liverpool. Alex McAllister, what can you say? Yes, he scored the goal. Yes, he probably should have had two goals for not the handball. that was given as a handball, but he was on this par of Ryan Gravenberch. The pair of them were absolutely poor, and we cannot have them two playing like that against West Ham. Cannot have them playing like that at West Ham. Cody Gakpo offers us nothing, and it was a game today where he offered us nothing. Mo Salah, I thought Mo Salah had turned the corner. He did a few good things, but not what you expect from Mo Salah. And there might be ramifications of him coming off. You might hear stories about him coming off, emerge again. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's all sort of like nestled within the camp and no leaks are made. Hugo Ekitike. I thought Hugo Ekitike didn't offer us much today. I'm so glad that he's a young player and he's not a 28, 29-year-old player putting in a display like that, because I would be having a right go at him. But I'm not going to have a go at Hugo Ekitike. There was nothing for him. There was no pattern of play. We never got him involved, and he would have been frustrated, absolutely frustrated out there. Yes, he should have scored that goal. He should have buried it. But you have to give credit where credit's due. The keeper made a brilliant save, moved his feet quickly, shuffled across, and yeah. So subs, Chiesa did nothing when he came on. Ungamoa was okay. They'll be talking about Ungamoa, saying he must be given more minutes, etc. Robbo was solid enough. That's what we needed, and Gomez was solid enough when he came on. So yeah, they were okay. So yeah, look, we've got the 3 points. We've got to be happy with those. But honestly, we've really got to think about this this poor performance. If it was a draw, it would have been a really bad. The draw would have been just as bad as a defeat for me, and we're now level on points with United and Chelsea. Chelsea drew yesterday, and they had a man sent off. So and we've managed to get the 3 points, and we'll have to do the same again. Well, performance-wise, we have to be miles at it at home against West Ham, and they got a draw yesterday at Bournemouth, so they're still fighting for their lives, and they will come to Anfield, and they will fight for their lives at Anfield next week. Okay, you tell me, do you think I'm over the top in my reaction? Are you just bothered that we've just got the 3 points and the performance doesn't matter this time? You let me know. Okay, I'll do a pre-match warm-up at the end of the week for the West Ham game, and enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you then. Up the Reds.